slipping a bit. Hey, Karen? Come here. Do you notice anything?
It's spraying water on us.
Do you notice anything else?
Color of the water?
No. Look at the wind devil over there.
Oh, yeah.
That's not what I was talking about, though.
No, what? I mean, I probably see it, but I'm not.
We're listing. Look at how.
Oh, I noticed that. I noticed that down in the when I was standing there for the raffle.
Oh.
I started to say something to you about.
Those are wind devils.
So the wind's coming from that side, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I thought, well, surely this is my imagination, but apparently it's not.
There's actually blue sky up there. Ah, the chair is wet. There's blue sky up here. Man, you can really tell from here that it's lifting. Huh? Family McDonald's. Patricia Princess Natalia. Oh, you can tell it's listing, huh? We just got back. You ought to come up and see it from the back balcony. There's a definite difference of the height of the railing on one side than the other. I don't know, but if you want to come up, come on. I don't know that it keeps it completely upright. Like I say, I don't think it's as bad as it was when Jane and Tim were on, where the pools were going over the side of the large side of the pool. It's definitely listing. I mean, we're a big sail. Think about that, 19 decks. I mean, significant. And there's wind devils picking up water off the waves and spinning up like a little cyclone. Come on up here. It's a nice view from here. Yep. Okay. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. Captain on the bridge. Well, as I said at noon, I'd update you on the weather, and I think we found some. Before that, though, just like to thank the Pop Choir for a great performance, one of the best we've heard, so congratulations to them. We are in the middle of the frontal system, which has come off Texas, and we've got strong winds up here at the moment, gusting 50-55 knots. That's why the ship's leaning over a little bit there. Got about a 2-degree list angle at the moment. We're doing our best to get the ship upright. But it's just on our limits for holding her there. We expect the wind to come round to the north soon, so that should straighten her up. Strong winds here, the front's just gone over, and we're just about coming out the top end there. Quite strong rain as well on the upper decks, and so we've closed off some of those decks and the outer decks as well. Forecast is for this to move over during the night, and the forecast into Houston tomorrow is giving that the wind's easing from about 3 o'clock onwards, which is good, and hopefully should be within our envelope for arrival into Houston tomorrow. Forecast is for this front to move through, and then the strong winds to come off after from the north, so the wind will come round, and then giving acceptable limits at the moment for arrival at the pilot station and through Galveston up towards Houston Bayport Terminal. If there's any changes, I'll obviously let you know, but at the moment we're within our limits for getting in. If the forecast changes or the front moves slower, then obviously that could change things. We'll obviously discuss things on the approach in the morning with the pilot station and the port authority, and make a final decision then, but obviously safety is paramount, and if it's outside our envelope for getting in, then we will stay outside and wait for the wind to abate. Otherwise, at the moment, do take care moving around the ship. It is fairly windy on the upper decks there, and we do have this slight list angle due to the beam winds at the moment, and occasionally we do take a little bit further list there, and a little bit of a drop as the wind does occasionally gust up over 60 knots there. So a little bit uncomfortable, nothing to worry about, it's just a little bit uncomfortable. Do take care moving around the ship, and we will hear creaks and groans and the wind on the ship during the night. That's just the ship moving in the seaway. We'll do our best to keep it comfortable and get you into Houston safely on time tomorrow. Have a good evening.
Okay, only 2 degrees. Oh, he must have hung up.
He hung up?
He wasn't there. When the captain came on, he goes, "Oh, here's the captain." 2 degrees doesn't sound like a whole lot, but...
All right, do you see anything else that needs to go in these suitcases?
You got room for, I mean...
Yeah, I can put those in if you want me to.
If you got room for these, I don't see why we need to keep these in. Oh, I pulled out the DVR to record the captain's message. I forgot I'm videoing it.
Your spinner is right here.
Okay. The seats were all wet, so my ass is all wet. Oh, Bill says he's going to take a bath and then come up. See the rainbow? Just partial. Isn't that a rainbow that's
I don't know.
like multiple colors?
Yeah, can't tell if it's a
But
rainbow.
you look over here and there's blue sky.
Yeah, part of a rainbow, I believe.
There's blue sky there.
That's wild, seeing that blowing off the tops of the waves.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. How fast is 50 knots?
60 mile an hour?
I don't think a knot is a mile.
A knot is more than a mile.
More than a mile. Okay. So it's at least 50 mile an hour wind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the whole